So guys, I really liked the film. It was great. So
Thank
the
you.
film is called The English Teacher. Julianne, you play a high school English teacher named Linda.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your role, and did you have any English teachers in high school that inspired you?
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, first of all, I found this story and this role really relatable. Linda is very close to me. I was the same. I was that kind of kid who kind of read all the time and was interested in literature and sort of was an indoor kid rather than an outdoor kid. And then so it was really reading that brought me to doing plays after school. And I had a teacher in high school named Robbie Taylor, who was the reason I'm an actor. I'd never met an actor, I'd never seen a real play, I didn't know people actually had that job, and she handed me a copy of Dramatics magazine and said, pick a college and you can go be an actor. So she changed my life, really.
Now, Michael, you're great in this film, and that was great. You've been in a number of projects, in the past, and you worked with a number of great talents. What was it like working across one of the greatest actresses of our time?
One of my favorite actresses, truly. I mean, ever since I was very, very young, I've been a huge fan of not only Julianne but of Nathan Lane and Greg. He's great. It was really a movie for me that it's one that I'm personally really proud of because I could, show my family that I was in a movie with Julianne Moore and Nathan Lane, like two of my favorite actors. So there is like a huge amount of of personal gratification, but also it was just the actual experience of it was so nice because you meet them and they're like the most down to earth and hardworking and normal people, and that's always really encouraging, especially when you meet your favorites. You have that thing where sometimes you're disappointed when you meet your people you really look up to, and that was the opposite of the case.
Your director, Craig Zisk, he's worked in television prior to this. This is his first feature. What was it like working with him as director, and how is he different from other directors you've worked with in the past?
Craig was he was one of the nicest people that I've ever met in my entire life. Like, is such a sweet and genuine guy. And he, at first, I was talking to him about this, and I auditioned, I put myself on tape, and I was so worried that I was so off what they were going for, that I was
great.
so dark.
And I saw the tape, he was great.
But I did it again, and I was having these conversations with him that I just wanted to say, wait, can you just cast me? Can you please? Like, I'm really dying. And he was, the whole time, he was just really encouraging and really understood what I was trying to do, what everybody was trying to do, but really, as a director, gives you your space, lets you figure it out for yourself, kind of just pushes you along and like, yeah, go ahead, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. There's a number of literary references in this film, and if I had to pick my three favorite writers, I think they would be Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Thomas Pynchon, and Jose Saramago, who his novel Blindness, you helped adapt. And I was wondering if you guys had to pick, who are your three favorite writers, if you had to pick?
Oh boy.
That's really hard.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
Edith Wharton.
Okay.
Zadie Smith right now.
Excellent.
And oh golly, I don't know. There's so many.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's so funny that you mentioned Marquez. I was reading. I asked Craig. I was like, give me a bunch of books that you think I should read. That you think like I would be in the head.
Sure.
And he gave me Love in the Time of Cholera.
Awesome.
And so like the huge romanticism of just what is going on in his head. I think he thinks he's a romantic poet, and he's mentioned as Lord Byron as one, or kind of compared to one. So I actually read that for this, and I thought it was so amazing. I want to read 100 Years of Solitude.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Really
Yeah. But for me, like I love. I'm a huge F. Scott Fitzgerald fan, and I'm such a American boy when it comes to that. But it's true.
No, he's a great writer.
And I love Steinbeck. He's one of my favorites too.
Well, guys, the movie was fantastic. It was really funny, and it was touching at the same time. You guys were both great in it. Thanks so much for speaking to me today. Appreciate it.
Nice to talk to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.